Hello once again and welcome back on PACIS TV, the African #1 Catholic television. It is the time for the news in English. My name is Benjamin Kwizera and these are the top stories. His Excellency President Paul Kagame has met with the senior leaders of the Wood Foundation to discuss ways of strengthening the organization's long-standing partnership with Rwanda with a focus on agriculture and health care. The Ministry of Trade and Industry states that without quality there is no safety and has therefore intensified efforts to improve the standards of locally produced goods. Residents in Cyangugu are urged to provide information about the location of victims' remains that have not yet been recovered so they can be given a dignified burial. In international news, a powerful double earthquake has struck Venezuela, leaving dozens dead and hundreds injured, with widespread destruction reported in the capital city, Caracas. Welcome to our news in details. This is the news brought to you in partnership with the Credo Hotel, located in Huye District, southern province of Rwanda. His Excellency President Paul Kagame has met with the senior leaders of the Wood Foundation to discuss ways of strengthening the organization's long-standing partnership with Rwanda, with a focus on agriculture and healthcare. The discussions highlighted ongoing investments in Rwanda's tea sector and efforts to improve pediatric surgical care across the country. News in detail.
President Paul Kagame on June 24th received the Wood Foundation Chairman Gareth Wood and the organization's Africa Director David Knopp for discussions on expanding cooperation between Rwanda and the foundation. According to the Office of the President, the meeting focused on the long-standing partnership between Rwanda and the Wood Foundation, particularly in agriculture and healthcare. A key area of discussion was the foundation's continued investment in Rwanda's tea industry, where it works with more than 13,000 smallholder tea farmers. Through training, financial management support, and improved market access, the organization aims to increase productivity and raise incomes. The Wood Foundation says its programs have benefited more than 100,000 small-scale farmers across the region, with some farmers seeing their incomes increase significantly. The meeting also highlighted support for pediatric health care through Kids Operation Room, an international organization founded by Gareth Wood and Nicola Wood. The initiative works to improve access to safe surgical care for children in developing countries. Established in 2007 by Scottish, the Wood Foundation focuses on reducing social and economic inequalities through investments in agriculture, skills development, job creation, and poverty reduction. Across Sahara Africa, the organization supports tea farmers in Rwanda and Tanzania, as well as vanilla farmers in Uganda, combining investment and technical expertise to promote sustainable development. Officials said the discussions reflected the growing scope of cooperation between Rwanda and the Wood Foundation, extending beyond agriculture to include healthcare initiatives that improve access to essential services for children. The visit further underscores Rwanda's commitment to building partnerships that promote sustainable economic growth, strengthen livelihoods, and enhance healthcare delivery. The Wood Foundation remains one of Rwanda's key development partners, supporting efforts to boost agriculture productivity and improve healthcare services as the country advances its long-term development goals.
The Ministry of Trade and Industry states that without quality, there is no safety and has therefore intensified efforts to improve the standards of locally produced goods. This was announced on Wednesday during the official opening of a school dedicated to training in quality standards. During this event, the Director General of the Rwanda Standards Board called upon all stakeholders to promote quality as it is a cornerstone to sustainable growth.
This occasion reflects our shared commitment to promoting a culture of quality, strengthening national capacity in the area of quality and industrial compliance, as well as supporting Rwanda's aspirations for sustainable economic development and competitiveness. Your presence here is a testament to the collective efforts and partnership that have made this achievement possible. I would like to take this opportunity to express our sincere appreciation to the leadership of our Ministry of Trade and Industry for its continued guidance and support, as well as to the Republic of Korea through KRISTU for their partnership. Today's event is not only about launching of RSB Quality Academy, but also a celebration of partnership, a shared vision, and our collective commitment to building a strong political system that supports innovation, trade, industrial development, and consumer confidence. I invite all stakeholders to continue working together to promote quality as a cornerstone of a national development and sustainable growth.
The Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Trade and Industry, Tuyishimire Marie Chantal, emphasized that Quality Academy will help in empowering and fostering the economy's sustainable growth.
Today we mark an important milestone in our journey towards strengthening the national quality infrastructure, which foster innovation and supports industrialization, export competitiveness, and sustainable economic growth. The Quality Academy is a significant milestone in our efforts to strengthen human capital, Rwandans and other people in the region who wants to join us. It will play a central role in realizing our mission to become an upper middle income country and later on keep on becoming a knowledge-based economy. Quality is a foundation of competitiveness. Quality is life. Quality is everything. In an increasing interconnected global economy, countries that succeed are those that consistently deliver products and services that meet international standards. Those who inspire consumer confidence and gain access to regional and global markets. And we can't say as Rwanda that we should be left behind. We accept that we have to continue with other countries. Through this academy, Rwanda is establishing a sustainable mechanism to provide skills and expertise that's required by industries, our SMEs, and our big industries and everyone, while continuing supporting professional development across both public and private sector.
In Cyangugu, during the commemoration of the 32nd anniversary of the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, held at Nyarushishi Genocide Memorial Site in Rusizi District, residents were urged to provide information about locations of victims' remains that have not yet been recovered so they can be given a dignified burial. News in detail.
Kalisa Calixte and Mukasi Neberons Hill are among those who were able to give a dignified burial to some of 16 remains belonging to members of their family who were killed during the genocide. They expressed that even after 32 years, being able to finally bury their loved ones has brought them profound comfort. They also commended the authorities for their continued support in the process of locating, respectively burying victims of the genocide. Personally, to be honest, it feels like I have just gone to heaven because I used to suffer. It was very hard for me, but after burying my family members and seeing how many people came to support me, I'm now good. I used to be stressed whenever I sleep. I see the nightmares. Whenever I pass in a suspect area, I felt uncomfortable. But maybe the right time was today. Today we are happy to give our people a dignified burial.
Christine
Muhongayire, first Vice President of Ibuka in Rwanda, noted that commemoration is a time to express love, remembrance for those who perished, She added that whenever remains are found, it is an opportunity to give them dignified burial, which provides solace to the families involved. This is a day that we really respect. It is a day we sit here at Memorial Site to tell our people that we love them. And when we find the remains, we give them dignified burial. The mayor of Rusizi district, Fanwedi Sindayiheba, called on anyone with information about whereabouts of victims' remains to come forward. He emphasized that cooperation between citizens and authorities is essential to ensure these remains are properly buried. We call upon all people who may have information or those who suspect some whereabouts of victim remains. They must notify us so that we can give them a decent burial. To ensure that all victims of genocide against the Tutsi who have not yet been found are given dignified burial, strong collaboration between community and leadership is crucial. Providing information on locations of these remains is a vital step forward, fostering resilience and honoring those who lost their lives. The 16 bodies buried during this event add to 8,559 already laid to rest at the Nyarushishi Genocide Memorial located in Hungu Sector, Rusizi District.
In Nyaruguru District, residents living in vulnerable conditions are appealing to authorities to help them to renovate their deteriorating houses, say that they lack financial means to do so by themselves. News in detail.
Catherine Uwizimana is among those relocated to this village in houses constructed under the Community Support Program. She explains that her house has significantly deteriorated, with walls beginning to crack, leaving her and her family in constant fear that it could collapse on them at any time. The house that we are living in currently is already destroyed because the trees are very old and destroyed. Even though the government helped us by giving us iron sheets, but our houses are very old. She is not alone. Her neighbors, including Liberata, Mukangabo, and Dorosera Nyandwi, also report that their homes are in poor conditions. That say the houses are severely damaged, yet they lack the resources to carry out repairs. The problem that we have is that the roofs are very old. My house is not stable because there is no cement used during its construction. Secondly, there are no doors inside. Local authorities in Yagisozi sector acknowledge the issue and say there are plans underway to rehabilitate houses that are old or in critical condition. Vedasta Abimana, the executive secretary of the sector, confirmed that the problem is known and being addressed. We acknowledge that these houses are very old, but in 13 new houses we are planning to build, most of them will be in this neighborhood. So we believe that through collaboration with our partners and citizens, we will be able to repair well these houses. Many of these houses show visible signs of deterioration. Sector authorities indicate that they are well constructed starting in 2008 to accommodate vulnerable families. These include the historically marginalized people, genocide survivors from 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, and the Rwandans who had returned from exile in Tanzania. Today, several beneficiaries of these homes say they urgently need assistance to repair them in order to prevent potential dangers caused by their worsening condition.
Well, after a short commercial break, we are coming back with the international news tonight.
Bakerarugendo namwe bashyitsi mugenda mu karere ka Muhanga no mu tundi turere two mu ntara y'Amajyepfo n'intara y'Iburengerazuba, namwe mwese mukeneye serivisi za hotel, ni muze nimugera mu mujyi wa Muhanga mukomeze gato. Nimugera i Kabgayi murahasanga hoteli yiteguye kubakirana urugwiro. iyo nta yindi ni Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi. Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi tugufitiye serivisi zitandukanye za bar na restaurant kandi zitanga nk'ubuhanga n'icyubahiro ku mukiriya utugana. Tubafitiye kandi imikino itandukanye ifasha abatugana kuruhuka nka piscine wogeramo ukaruhuka mu mutwe, imyicungo igezweho abana bidagaduriramo bagataha banezerewe, tennis na table game bakunze kwita biyari, igisoro ndetse na volley yo ku mucanga bakunze kwita beach volley mukunda muri benshi nayo ntitwayibagiwe. Ikindi nuko muri Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi twakira inama zitandukanye kuko tubafitiye ibyumba byiza by'inama utasanga ahandi, byaba bito ndetse n'ibishobora kwakira abantu benshi, ariko by'akarusho tukaba tubafasha no gukora inama mukoresheje ikoranabuhanga mu gihe mutari kumwe mu cyumba. Kubifuza serivisi za catering Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi, amafunguro n'ibinyobwa tubibagerezaho ku gihe. Tubafitiye ibyumba byiza byagutse biri mu byiciro bitandukanye, harimo n'ibyo bakunze kwita suite mu ndimi z'amahanga, ndetse byose ukaba ubibona ku giciro cyiza. Muri make ugeze muri Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi ahora yifuza kugaruka kubera uburyo yakiranywe ubwuzu n'icyubahiro tutasanga ahandi, kuko serivisi tuzitanga kinyamwuga kandi zishingiye ku ndangagaciro za kizizi. Ku bindi bisobanuro waduhamagara kuri telefone ziri kuri ekara yawe cyangwa ukatwandikira unyuze ku mbuga nkoranyambaga zacu zitandukanye. Hotel Saint Andre Kabgayi, imfura mu mahoteli mu gutanga serivisi nziza inoze kandi ku gihe.
Banyarwanda, rya shuri rikuru ry'abafurere b'abayozefite rikomeje kuba ubukombe mu gushyira ku isoko ry'umurimo abize ubumenyingiro bufite ireme.
Iryo nta rindi ni St Joseph Integrated Technical College ryongeye gufungura amarembo ku bashaka kuryigamo.
Banyeshuri, amahitamo ni ayanyu. Kugeza abanyeshuri bari kwiyandikisha muri Bachelor of Technology, muri Information Technology cyangwa Construction Technology.
Kwiyandikisha byaratangiye kandi bigeze kuri, dore ko amasomo azatangira ku ya 29 Kamena muri uyu mwaka.
Uwiyandikisha yitwaza inyemezabwishyu y'amafaranga 44,000 by'amafaranga y'u Rwanda, fotokopi y'indangamuntu, diplome iriho umukono wa noteri na transcript z'imyaka 3 kubaje kwiga muri BTech.
St Joseph Integrated Technical College iherereye i Nyamirambo mu mujyi wa Kigali, imbere y'urukiko rw'ubucuruzi. Ku bindi bisobanuro wahamagara nimero iri kuri ekara yawe. St Joseph Integrated Technical College, igisubizo mu bwubatsi n'ikoranabuhanga birambye.
From 11 June to 19 July, everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Catch all 104 matches on dedicated channels, live on SuperSport.
Available with DSTV English Plus. Subscribe now to your package and enjoy all channels for 30 days. Get a Canal Plus HD decoder for only 5,000 francs.
Rero ugiye kutubwira impamvu zatumye hitamo kuza gusaba akazi hano.
Bwa mbere nza gusaba akazi hano nari nabitekerejeho, mbabarire. Murakoze. Mu by'ukuri numvaga mfite ubushobozi ndetse n'ubushake.
So kutiteguye bihagije ni ukutaryama neza. Rwanda Farm, le paradis du matelas.
Haduya, crafting the future.
Welcome to our international news tonight, starting in Caracas, Venezuela. Two powerful earthquakes measuring 7.2 and 7.5 in magnitude hit northern Venezuela within seconds of each other on Wednesday, sending shock waves across the country and causing significant damage in the Caracas. The epicenter was located off the Caribbean coast, but the tremors were strongly felt in densely populated urban areas where buildings shook violently and residents rushed into the streets in panic. Authorities confirmed that at least 30 people have been killed, with more than 700 others injured. Officials warned the death toll could rise as research and rescue operations continue. Several residential buildings have collapsed, trapping people under the rubble. Emergency responders, supported by volunteers, are working around the clock to locate survivors. From Venezuela to Vatican, His Holiness Pope Leo XIV sent his greetings to participants in a conference on health organized by Caritas International and calls for cooperation in health care rooted in gospel values. His Holiness Pope Leo has sent cordial greetings and assurance of his spiritual closeness to everyone taking part in conference on health dedicated to a holistic approach, Health and Caritas Confederation. Recalling that Scripture often presents Jesus as the divine physician, Pope Leo noted that Christ brings health to infirm by healing mental, physical, and spiritual afflictions that cause suffering, humiliation, and isolation. And that story takes us to an end of our news edition tonight. But before we close, let's go back to the top stories. His Excellency the President of the Republic of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, has met with the senior leaders of the Wood Foundation to discuss ways of strengthening the organization's long-standing partnership with Rwanda with a focus on agriculture and health care. The Ministry of Trade and Industry states that without equality there is no safety and has therefore intensified efforts to improve the standards of locally produced goods. In Cyangugu, residents are urged to provide information about the locations of victims' remains that have not yet been recovered so that they can be given a dignified burial. In international news, a powerful double earthquake has struck Venezuela's capital city, Caracas, leaving dozens dead and hundreds injured. Thank you all very much for being with us tonight. This is PACIS TV English News. My name is Benjamin Kwizera and I wish you a very fantastic night.
uyu munsi turi tariki 25 Kamena